What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Matt Swifty Perry. I'm so excited that you joined me on this channel. There's three things this channel is really all about. It's to help you grow closer to Jesus. It's help you to grow as a leader, and it's to help you grow towards your dreams. I want to help everybody take their next step in whatever that is, and I'm hoping this channel will help you in that. And I think the best place to start is you to get to know me, and so I want you to hear my story. I believe stories are so important. Stories matter, and I've seen stories that have just changed my life, and so I want to share my story with you. I grew up outside of Los Angeles in a city called Riverside. In Riverside, I grew up in a church. I had great parents. I went to a Christian school. All of these elements were like, man, that's going to be just a great kid. But what I didn't know was going to church didn't make me a Christian. I actually was adopted when I was 3 months old. I was supposed to be raised in India into a Muslim family, but God had other plans, and I was actually raised and adopted by white, middle-class American Christian parents. And I grew up in church, and I remember a few things about growing up in church. I was the fastest at the sword drill, where you had to open up your Bible and find the passage the fastest. I knew a lot of stories about Jesus, but never knew him. I remember I was so competitive that I wanted to be the first one to get baptized before all of my friends. So I memorized the answers I had to tell just so that they would trust me to baptize me. And I would always get hungry during church, and so I was so excited when communion came. I wanted to be a Christian so I can eat during church. I don't know if you identify with anything, but being a Christian was just traditional for me. It was not authentic, and it wasn't a real relationship. Not until a breakup in high school when I was 17 years old. And I went through this breakup, and I found myself hopeless and helpless. And I was at this concert, and they put this guy on stage named Nick Vujicic, who had no legs and no arms. And what Nick was saying was how much joy he had in Jesus. And I was like, I want that joy. I want what he has. How does he have no legs and no arms, and why is he so happy? I asked one of the pastors there, I said, hey, why is this guy happy? I want what he has. And that pastor said, it's because he knows Jesus. And that day, I committed my life to Jesus. And I wish I could say 11 years ago that my life was amazing and nothing bad ever happened since then, and I was perfect. But that's actually not the case. You see, with our stories, there's a roller coaster effect in our stories. And when I found Jesus, I felt like I was at the top of my game. I opened up my Bible for the very first time, and I started reading it. And then things started to go back down. I found out how hard it was to actually be a Christian. And I went off and I went to go play drums at a college, and that's where God called me actually into vocational ministry. He used people in my life. So many times we want to hear God's voice roaring like thunder to tell us exactly what to do, but I think God just uses people so much of the time. He uses his word, he uses people, and he used people in his word to shape me and call me into more vocational ministry and into being a pastor. And now I've gotten to do that over the last 10 years, and it has been so fun and so hard, but it's been great. And this is a little bit about my story. And I think stories are so important. I think they help unlock something in somebody. They give people confidence. And what I want you to do is go share your story with somebody. You might think, well, my story doesn't matter. My story is less significant. Your story matters because Jesus matters. Your story matters because Jesus died for you. He died so that your story can be told and point others to him. Your story is powerful. Don't compare your story. Don't bring yourself down. Go share your story. Point people to Jesus through your story, because your story matters because you matter. All right, if this video helped you, press the subscribe button at the bottom. Go ahead and send this to a friend. Go share this, because I believe that we should share things that help us. because it can help other people. So if this has helped you at all, go share it with somebody. Press subscribe so you do not miss the next piece of content we release. See ya.